Hi chaps, hello again. Just thanks for obviously the comments. It's nice to get some feedback. Hi Balrog, hi G, great stuff. Just a point here, Balrog. Hi. This line here, it's quite interesting really, because when obviously you're reading through a thread on the forum, it's almost a bit like reading a book, isn't it? Where everyone's got the same novel and we all create an image in our mind of what the characters look like, and then of course the film version comes out and we all go to the cinema and we can all see the characters and we all can then identify them and they're all the same, aren't they? So yeah, a little analogy for you there. JH Lewis, yep, great stuff. I just posted earlier, have you tried doing this with a horizontal killing zone? Have you tried that instead of obviously the trend? It's obviously a very similar sort of thing. Right, I wanted to talk about today spaghetti. Okay, we're on a 50-minute time frame. I've got the chart next to it here. Now this really is aimed towards G. I don't know if you can help us out a little bit here, G. We had the sterling break out here and obviously cross through the overbought line, and at the same time of course we've now got New Zealand dollar and we've got the Canadian and the Aussie dollar. So obviously at this side here, look, I've put the sterling New Zealand dollar in and I've plotted the same line. It was at 10 o'clock, showing 9 o'clock, but this platform's now behind. So anyway, it's the same line on this chart. So we can see that after then it obviously came, because the sterling is coming down, the New Zealand dollar is coming up, so obviously we've got a drop here. So what do we need to look for on these indicators, or do we need to drop down a time frame? What would you suggest, G? Obviously we can see that the difference line has rolled over, hasn't it? Okay, but what about these? I've had a look at the Canadian dollar and the Aussie dollar and they're pretty much the same. Now I'd like to just bring up another one that actually didn't work. Or did it work? Okay, so this is the euro and the Canadian dollar. So let's change charts here. Okay, now the time 15:45, 15:45. Interestingly, it did actually pull back here, but we haven't really got currencies in opposite directions and they haven't crossed the overbought line. So let's just go along another 15 minutes. Now these two are coming together. Hasn't crossed the overbought line yet. Let's just move this along one. I think now 16, and obviously the difference line has rolled over, hasn't it? But look at the tick volume and these others as well. So again, do we have to drop down the time frame? Let's move along 15 minutes. Right, we've now crossed the OB line and the Canadian dollar is pretty much mirroring what's going on here. So let's move this one along 15 minutes as well. Now that is the end of it. If you look, there's a doji there, look. Okay. So again, can you help, G? We need your superior knowledge to help us out a little bit here. What we're looking for here. Excellent. Well, thank you all for listening and bearing with me. I do appreciate you posting and encouraging me, because otherwise it's a blind man stood on a box shouting his message to the world, and unless he hears some claps and jeers or even cheers, he'd think the world was empty. So thanks very much, chaps. Okay, bye now.